amazing, right? This is good stuff, people. How y'all doing today? I'm Aftan Ci, AmberCherish,
And JoShayla.
and today we have Saronda B with us, artist extraordinaire. So, tell us about you. What do you do?
Wait a minute. I gotta grab my artwork.
Okay.
Y'all talk.
Okay, so I paint. Yes. And no, seriously though. No, I do art. Works of a Dove is really, that's what I call my business. The Works of a Dove is a statement for me. Art is something that I used immediately as an outlet, and Works of a Dove, everybody knows that the dove means peace, and so my art brings peace to me.
Here we go.
And I want to bring peace to other people. So that is why it's called Works of a Dove, and I usually paint people, but that's not always.
What else do you paint?
Well, people. I'm dabbling in all of my work is abstract, but I'm going more into some loose abstract right now.
Cool.
I'm really for the culture, so most of my work will be geared towards one community, but it is not for that one community, but it is supposed to speak for my community. And that is because we don't have enough representation, so I am going to be one of those people.
Come on, representation. We need it.
I agree. She said for the people. Did y'all see?
Yeah, the culture.
Touched his hands.
Question. Someone who knows absolutely nothing about art. What does abstract mean?
Abstract is anything that is not realism.
Gotcha.
And that is, a lot of people don't get that. If it is not realism, hyper-realism, and then there's a few more levels to realism, it is abstract. So a lot of people, when they come to me and they want me to paint portraits, they're like, oh, I want you to do a realistic piece. And then I say, well, I don't do realism. I do abstract work with a realistic feel. And mine's kind of a mix of realism, abstract, and impressionism. So
So the work that we just showed would have been abstract.
that is very abstract.
Yeah.
That work is very abstract. But some of my, if you go to my IG at Works of a Dove, you'll see some of the portraits that I do. And most people are like, oh, well, she does do realism. It's not. It's not realism. It's abstract. So.
Gotcha.
Did you have one of like Tupac?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I have a few of Tupac.
Listen, favorite.
But yeah, so this one is the most recent Tupac that I did, and it's completely abstract. I really like color, which is funny because when I first started to do art, well, I've been doing art since I was in middle school. The only official art class I've ever had was in high school.
Wow.
And I did not want to do abstract work. Like I was like, no, I'm going to be a realist. I'm going to be a realist. And my art teacher was like, no, Saronda, you're an abstract artist. Like you need to be there. And I was like, no, I hate abstract. And so I didn't see it then, but now I'm kind of like, I can't stand realism. You know, like I appreciate it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's boring for me.
Gotcha.
I appreciate your abstract realism because
Yes.
although it's a lot of color and a lot of like movement, I want to say.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
thank
still.
you. She thinks my work is fluid.
Yeah. You can still tell that it's Tupac.
Right.
Or, you know, we were like you have
Or
this
your
one
daughter.
piece.
Oh, I
That's what I
love
was about
that.
to talk
I
about.
should-
I'm sorry.
I should have brought it, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. We'll put it in the bio.
We all want to buy it. She's like, it's not. for
It's my
sale.
daughter.
It's my daughter. I mean, it's a little weird, guys. It's a little weird.
She's like my niece now, so it's okay. It's not weird anymore.
I can maybe get you a print. But,
Okay, cool.
you know.
Okay, cool.
We should sell that.
But then we gotta get one of Micah.
We should toast it.
I'm painting one of Micah right now. Which
Okay.
I just did all that about realism. It will be my most realistic piece today.
Got you.
It's gonna be small though because I don't want to.
So I've mentioned your daughter's names. So what is your family? Who is in your life? Because you're a busy lady, and I just want them to understand how busy you are.
I am a busy lady. I have my fiance Don. It is just Don. Don is not short for anything. Before anybody has any questions.
Donald! No! Is what I'm gonna call him.
My uncles do. And it's
Call him
hilarious.
Donald.
No, his name is Don Jr. I'm Saronda. My mother's name is Saronda as well. I am not a junior. I am Saronda.
She's close to it.
I am Saronda V. My mother is Saronda B. There's a difference. And then I have my two daughters, Noelle and Micah. Noelle is 2 and Micah is 4 months old, and they give me a run for my
And they are precious.
Listen, y'all, if y'all look at her, you would not know that she has 2 kids. Laughing here, like you think she's still in high school,
Right.
like, running track or something like that.
Like a 4-month-old wear.
I I aspire to be like her when I grow down.
The shade of it all.
I appreciate that, guys. I do. Funny story. Recently, my cousin and I, we went out. Well, my cousins and I, we went out, and it was like you gotta be a certain age to come in after this time. And I didn't see the security guard standing there because he looked regular. So I walked past him, and he talked to my cousin. He was like, "Oh, is that your daughter? Because like if it's your daughter, she can go in without you." And I was like, "Her daughter, sir? We are like 6 years apart. Go on somewhere." And he was like, "Oh, well, I need your ID." I was like, "Bam, got it." Cause
What you know about that?
Straight like.
yeah, she didn't think it was as funny, but
Right.
I thought it was.
It's never funny when your tooth on the other foot.
I was like, it's okay. I just look really young. You don't look old. That's all.
Right.
But you kind of do.
I've just been shady like
It's
all
okay.
day.
It's okay.
Whole palm tree. I ain't been to the beach yet this year.
Oh.
And that's the problem.
And that's the problem. So I'm real shady right now. Yeah. So here's the thing. Where can people purchase your work?
Okay, so I do not have a website. Well, I did, but I took it down because I want to reconstruct it. So you can purchase from IG. You can purchase from Facebook. My Facebook page is worksofadove Saronda V, and you can message me there, or you can just contact me directly and purchase work. Because I don't only do personal pieces. I do a lot of commission work. Right now, I'm so bogged down with commissions. I haven't had time to do any personal work.
Well, that's a blessing.
Yes.
Right. Come
And
through.
to all of you seasoned social media users, IG means Instagram.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right.
FB means Facebook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bless your heart. Or you can purchase it here. We have just
we do
some
have some on
pieces.
display.
Yeah.
And then I have my contact info here as well. So
She does.
Certainly. Question.
Answer.
What is
I was gonna say that
what is some advice you would give to a young artist who has had no training, just starting out? What advice would you give to them?
Well, it depends. Okay, so if they are a young artist who has no desire to have training, which up until recently was me, I had no desire to do training in art because I felt like it would stifle me or place me in a box. And art to me is free and it should have no limitations. So to that artist, I say stick true to yourself, don't give up, and don't try to compare yourself to other artists who have had training or who are being very affluent right now in their work, because your work speaks to whom it needs to speak to. Don't ever try to subscribe to a market, because that will in turn really stifle your creativity and who you're supposed to be as an artist. I had to learn that, and I'm still learning that. To the artist who does want training, there is nothing wrong with that as well, because it will discipline you as an artist. I'm not really good with discipline. That's why. That in itself will teach you, but also remember that once you do start to learn, remember that you don't have to stick in those boundaries. Art is all about pushing boundaries, so that's what I say to somebody who's starting.
Who's good at body? Have you ever you know how you go to those concerts or speakeasy or spoken words, spoken word events, and you got somebody on the stage like a lyricist or something, and then the painters on the sky doing all that. Have you ever done that or given thought to doing that?
I've never been the painter. I've been the speaker.
Oh, wow.
So,
Fun fact.
Okay.
But I do want to do the painting. I'm a little bit of a punk when it comes to it. I'm a little nervous about getting it finished. I don't like to be rushed.
I mean, all you gotta do is do it here with us, because we're family, and we'll be sure you're fine,
I'll try. I'm really not good at being rushed. Like, I get real irritated really fast.
Gotcha.
And I'm very self-critical of my work and just everything. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, so we'll see. But yeah, I do want to try.
But there's no perfection in abstract art. What's happening?
There's not.
Right?
It's not
So
true.
that's not true, because at the end of the day, even as a singer
Yeah.
or a songwriter or a
We're not
producer,
talking about me.
listen,
We're not
as a
talking about
producer, as a creative, period, you always have a standard for yourself.
Okay.
You're always gonna want to meet that standard. So if you feel subpar, even though it may be beautiful to everyone else around you, it's not your standard.
Touche.
And then
You're welcome, because she was trying to gang up
I
on you.
appreciate it. I was about to get her, but I appreciate it.
Catch
That's
a question.
Abstract abstract isn't, even if you do like abstract without people, a lot of people think it's easy. And I have some realist friends, and they will tell you that abstract is not an easy thing. It really isn't. Some people think it's just a matter of throwing color on a canvas, but it's not. You can do that, and it will come out, and you just be like, what? Now I know there is some abstract that sells for millions, where you're still like, what? But when you understand it, you'll understand how not easy it is.
How do I gain an understanding? Because lost.
Well, you can sit with me and listen to me rant about art for a while, like while we go look at some stuff, or you can read it.
I'd rather hear you rant. It seems like it would be way more fun. Fun and educational.
I've taken an art history class, whatever.
Okay.
I say sit with me, but okay.
Do you do any like events?
Yeah, I do plenty of events. I do paint and sips. I do travel to you paint and sips, where I go to your place, you provide the place, I bring the canvas, I bring the paint, you bring the sip, and then we paint and we sip. I don't sip, I don't do that. I mean I do, but not with you.
I do, but not with you.
And so,
The lyricist is coming out.
and so
What's happening? Oh.
and then also I'm currently, now that SevenEast is here, which I am so grateful for SevenEast, I am planning some prepaid paint and sips where I'm gonna have some events and you can come to them and paint. And then I'm doing a birthday party in September. Yeah. Right. So yeah, like I was saying, unless I'm if I'm feeling frisky, I will pre-sketch, but that's really hard to do with two small kids. So I usually just pre-sketch it out first. But with the Tupac, I did a quick outline of his face and his hands, and then I painted over that, but I could still see the lines through, and then I created his facial shapes.
See, now it's making a lot more sense to me, because I always thought abstract paint was like, oh, just throw some paint on the wall.
No, ma'am.
Whatever you see is what you see.
Now, some people pull that off, and some people, once they make it big, that is what they do. They get lazy, to be honest, and that's they stop trying. So one of my favorite of all, most favorite of all time, abstract artist is Jean-Michel Basquiat, and most people look at his work and they can't understand why it sold for millions of dollars. He's deceased, but his work is really complex, and to the natural eye, you're like, that looks like a 3-year-old did it. But what most people don't know is that was his target. He wanted you to see that through the eyes of children is usually when you're the most pure and when things are the most understood. So he wanted to draw like a child to draw awareness to a lot of complex issues in the world. And his, if you understand his work, you see how much history he put in it and how many political things he put in his work as well. Wow. So that's why I love his work.
Awesome.
Deep. If you're like me, you didn't realize art was so deep. I mean, you knew it was deep.
Right.
But this is not how they taught us in school.
Yeah.
Like, this is a whole different level of understanding, and I love it and I appreciate it. Thank you very much for helping a rich like me.
Oh boy. We did not come here for your shenanigans today.
No, but I really didn't understand, so I really appreciate you breaking it down for
But
me.
Saronda, I do have a question.
Okay.
What is your ultimate goal as an artist? Where do you see your art career taking you? What would you like to manifest out of it? Like, what is your goal?
My ultimate goal with my art is to have my own studio, be a name that people near and far recognize. But my biggest goal with my art, as I said, worksofadove, is for the peace within me. Is for me to reach a level where I truly feel that the piece in my art has resonated in me, and then once I know that it has truly resonated in me, I know that it will resonate in other people as well. And so that's what I really want. Aside from art and writing poetry, children are my passion.
Okay.
So when I was in school, I was a psychology major and I wanted to do mental health counseling. But I want to incorporate my art with that too. So I want to create a platform where my art speaks back to those children, and then I can reach them at an early age before they hit these ages where they want to be prescribed medicines.
Right.
So I want to create a whole just avenue for people to come and express themselves via art with mental health.
Awesome. It's like art therapy.
Yeah.
So she said she wanted her name to be, a household name. So it's Saronda Not Sharonda, not Saronda, Saronda.
Not Sandra, not Sandra, none of
Saronda.
that. None of that. None.
Cute story. That bee used to throw me off. For about 6 months, I know. Her name to me was Saronda.
And that is wrong.
Because the V, I just felt like, but now I know. It's Saronda.
It's
Won't make that mistake again.
Won't make that again.
No, I appreciate it. I have a cousin named Sharonda, and I know a young lady that went to school with named Sharonda, and that is not me, guys.
No, she is Saronda.
Yeah, and it really grinds my gears.
I got you.
People say my name incorrect.
You know, like saying after instead of Aftan or
I hate when people say
Aftan.
Aftan.
That ain't.
Ain't no hyphen in my name. Where you get that from? You don't say after.
I'm so upset.
Right.
Like,
Or I get JoShayla. Yeah, or JoShayla.
you know what?
Where's my H?
Amber doesn't have.
She doesn't have these problems. She doesn't understand.
I don't have. Her issue is there's 1,000 Amber Smiths.
There's like
Right.
2 other Amber C. Smiths in Shelby.
Amber C.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes, I'm friends with both. I tried to message you one day, messaged the wrong one.
And then
Because I
that
didn't-
happens to
because
me
I
all
didn't
the
look at
time.
the picture. And I know both of you.
But I
so
think-
it's like, okay.
Look, I think she changed her name.
She did.
She
changed
changed her
recently.
name, and I was just like, I'm sorry.
So yeah.
We could change your middle name to Z. I'm sure there's no Amber Z Smith.
So be Cherish.
AmberCherish is so unique like that.
Oh, fun fact.
Fun fact.
I just thought about this. Okay,
Just
so my name. I've been talking about works of Dove and all this. My name, Saronda, is Indian, like actual, like the country, India. There's a little bit, and it means beauty of peace.
Wow.
So I thought it was really, really interesting how, like what I kind of stand on when I found out what my name meant.
I love it.
So, just fun fact, and I'm really big on names in their meetings, so
Full
I
circle.
had to make sure I said
Full
that.
circle people.
So do you feel like you're in your niche and in your purpose in what you're doing?
I definitely feel like I am in my purpose, which took me a while to kind of like hone in on, because, I am
Not
not,
for like 26.
oh no, wait a minute. I'm not even that old, guys. I'm not.
You're right. You're like 23.
I'm 24. I have an old soul, but whatever. Time is irrelevant to me. Revolutions do something to me. But anyway, God, you made me forget what I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say. And I'm
Your
upset.
purpose when you found it. It took you a while.
Right. Okay. Right. So I am not, like one of those people who toots their own horn, but I am a multifaceted person. I know that I'm talented in multiple ways, and so I really didn't know what I was supposed to do, and now I'm finally starting to kind of figure it out. But now that I know that art is the forefront of my purpose, or part of it, and then also with my speaking. Yes, I feel like I'm in my purpose.
Awesome.
That's awesome. How'd you figure out which purpose was? What'd you do?
Oh, I just kept trying stuff. But more so when I was just in school for psychology and only focusing on that because. All right, guys, I don't like people. All right.
She doesn't.
I
She
don't-
likes kids.
I like kids. I don't like people. People love me, and that is okay. I'm not mean to people. I just, people aggravate me. Adults are really difficult. But I was unhappy in all the other things that I was trying. Or there was just something missing, and I just wasn't. I felt very empty, and I knew that there was no way that I was going to be able to fill other people with an empty spirit myself. And so I felt very much like I was placing a facade on myself, and that all these people were like, oh, well, you're doing this and you're doing that, but I didn't feel that because it was ingenuine to me, and art made me feel genuine within. So
I feel that way about you.
I feel that way about the title.
like
Amber feels that way about the human scalp.
It's skin.
What you about the butter?
Butter, baby.
I like butter love. I
Yes.
use it on my hair and my scalp.
It does wonders on
I
my
love it on my feet. Lord.
Oh my goodness.
y'all. In the hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you feeling silky
Let me
smooth?
tell you, I had an accidental hand thing. I was putting it in my baby's hair, and then that was all over my hands, and I was like, oh, okay.
This works.
I forgot she said I could put it on my skin too. So yeah, good stuff.
Well, I
I appreciate you coming through.
You're awesome.
Thanks, guys.
And I love your humor.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
It's
my
my
girl.
girl for me in such a way.
You guys have got to catch her like outside of here in like a nice, calm adult setting. It's hilarious. She's the life of the party.
People say I'm funny. I'm just me, guys. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I think it's funny that people laugh at my seriousness.
Right.
So yeah.
It's your tone and the way you deliver it. It's like, okay, she's serious, but that's cute.
I understand. Now I get it.
Yeah.
I'm my dad's child, so.
That's cool. She's our dad's child. Okay.
You ain't gotta do Amber like that.
Oh.
Look, that make my bun come.
Her bun was
I
offended.
told you she specialized in the scalp.
Lord. Y'all, I did my own box braid.
Come on through.
All creative.
I'm trying to work.
I'm old because I can't do nothing in my hair. Do you see my hair?
And you have 2 girls.
2 girls. I can plait, but my girls have curly hair, not like me. So
Oh, my goodness.
I'm gonna be all
Wait,
right.
don't put me in this.
I'm gonna be all right. No, I love 4C hair. Trust me. But
like yours.
I'm thankful that my girls do not have it because I can't do anything.
So what's my grade, y'all? What's this?
You got like a B going on.
Mhm.
You got like a 3B.
I put some water in
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
I'm on the Z spectrum.
Oh, come on now. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I so just touched your hair without asking. Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
No, it's
People do
not.
it all the time.
No, it's not okay. I don't
Except that
know.
one time in Kannapolis when I told that guy, hey guy, don't mess up my
Oh,
crown.
yes.
In front of 12,000 people. That's
On
what
camera.
I say. That's what I say.
It's definitely not okay because I don't agree with such things. But I appreciate, you giving me-
We're cool that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you giving me the green light. But I immediately was upset for you because I touched your hair without asking.
I
So
appreciate that.
We respect
And
that.
for all of you out there, don't touch my hair.
don't
I'm
touch
just.
it.
Didn't Solange come up with that?
Yes.
I don't know. Anyway, it's been great talking to Saronda V. I'm Aftan Ci, AmberCherish.
And JoShayla.
You can purchase Saronda V's works on IG, Instagram for you seasoned saints, and Facebook. Or you can hit us up personally and we'll connect you to her.
Correct.
All right. We'll see y'all next time. Cool.
Bye.